hold on. Taylor said K-Fed should be able to tell his story. She started it. Yeah, you're right. K-Fed should be able to tell his story. But listen, it's looking like a setup to me. She she can create her memoir and put it out there and profit from it. No problem. He can do it as well. No, this is the thing, though. But who more people care about? I think more people care about her story. You got people that will listen to what Kate Fed has said, but overall, yeah, I just think he's doing a whole lot because I'm just thinking of we were talking about the what's going to happen later or what could possibly happen later. See, this isn't about what Kevin Federline is saying. This isn't about his story. It's not even about Britney's story. It's about the facts and the details of how things are being lined up. She made her most money while she was being controlled, and now that she's no longer being inappropriate around them, the kids are saying a bunch of stuff. And what's wild is that I don't even think like I think there was a story about she needed to give them money in order for them to be willing to spend time with her. Like, I don't think these children really have an emotional attachment to her in that way at all. No. And the truth is, no. The person that they've been being raised at is the person that gets to control the narrative of how she's viewed. Right. Now, make you no mistake about this. Do I think that some of the stuff that she's doing is erratic? Yes. Do I think she's being triggered? Absolutely. Where is the friend that she just went out to dinner with when they captured all of this stuff? Because if I saw my friend and I knew that my friend was drinking and I was there with my friend and I didn't think she was doing well enough to be able to make it home on her own, the last thing I'm going to do is let her get in a car and drive. No. If she insists on her car making it to the house, then that's perfectly fine. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to leave my car here and I'll just Uber back and get my car in the morning and I'm going to drive you home in your car. Right. That's what a friend would do. So tell me something. Why is nobody questioning the friend? Because the friend was holding her hand while she was walking her out the door. But in a lot of the footage that we have from this so-called Britney falling apart in public, you don't see the friend. They only seem to grab footage and images of when the friend wasn't around. And what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is that what it's looking like is that they're creating a scenario. If she's gone, if something happens, if some kind of terrible accident happens in the next year, do you know what's definitely going to happen? The whole world is going to cry. They're going to mourn. They're going to talk about how sad it was. They're going to talk about this. They're going to talk about that. They're going to make a ton of money off of her music. They're going to make a ton of money off of her catalog. Kevin Federline's book is now going to be looked as something different. It's not going to be looked as a grip off of her name. It's going to be looked at, he was trying to warn us. He was trying to do this. And then I bet you it finally makes the bestsellers list then. Does nobody else see the lineup? This woman, I think it's fair to say she might be experiencing some depression. Yeah, I feel so bad for her because you can see it in this picture and you see it in her. Like, yeah, uh, this is another example of, you know, need the most help, she get the most help. She's somebody needs help. She got nobody around her. She needs the right people around her, like you say. Oh no, they have the right people around her. They have no, but that will help drive her. She needs the right people that's gonna keep her safe. Yeah, and how do they make money off of that? Right, exactly. But no, how I'm just saying. Make money off of that? I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, I think that they're pissed off that the public made so much noise that they had to drop her conservatorship, and they came up with another inroad to be able to get that money back. When they're used to making money off of you, that's what
make money off of you. Why do y'all think Prince wrote slave, had slave carved into his beard? Because this is what it's all about. But, and then, they're saying that, apparently now she's exposing the fact that she suffered from some brain damage.
Yeah, yeah.
I tell you one thing, if she passes away in a car crash or a accidental OD or finds herself in a bad situation, everything that they've showed us in these past 18 months will be enough to make sure that nobody bothers to ask any questions or hold anyone else responsible for her demise but her. This is what they do. SCX, pharmaceuticals, and rock and roll. The very things, the very vices that they ask you to promote, the lifestyle they ask you to promote, is what they get to use to explain away your demise. And then the machine gets to keep making money off of you. Now, I'm not saying that she's not unwell. I'm not saying that she's not struggling from anything. I'm not saying that, I'm saying that it's probably fair to say that she ain't been right for quite some time. And as far as Kevin Federline is concerned, when you go back and you look, welcome, Mystic, if you go back and you look at the old footage, he never really looked that invested in her. Matter of fact, they were telling a story on Ellen where she said she asked him to marry her. But then there were also moments where she was still crying over Justin Timberlake, saying that she wasn't even over that situation. So why would you marry a woman that was still caught up over another man? And why were you lying to the woman who you had pregnant, who you had been in a relationship with for years? Why were you lying to her about your relationship with the superstar starlet that you were dating? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, I think Kevin Federline was hired to line her up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think right now this book is just him fulfilling his role as she was right about the statement that she made that he's gaslighting. And he is. He is gaslighting. It's easy for him to be able to say that she's mentally unwell. She's been on lithium. She's been on all kinds of stuff. We don't know what her mental state is like after years of pharmaceutical induced abuse.
Exactly.
We don't know. But when I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the details, she don't talk about her Disney years. She don't talk about her time as a mouse. She don't talk about none of that. Matter of fact, none of them do. Christina Aguilera don't talk about it. Neither does Justin Timberlake. A part in creating a bunch of hoopla. Yeah, this Kevin Federline book. If anything happens to her, that book's gonna sell.
Fair. You're gonna go with Leaf, right? So everyone's loving Leaf. And this is when people really start to say very nasty and hurtful things about Frances behind her back. Hi, sorry for the jump scare. I'm out of town. I went hiking today. Isn't that nuts? Anyways, how are you? Everything seems so stressful in the world, you know? I don't know about you, but sometimes I just want to escape for a little bit, which I'm doing. Maybe even add a little bit more, like, spice to my day. Well, guess what? Whether you need a break from your daily grind or you just want to, like, get lost in pleasure, Dipsy is your perfect escape. Oh, yes, Dipsy? Let me tell you, Dipsy is the audio app that lets you immerse yourself in spicy stories that transport you to your wildest fantasies. Dipsy is the female-founded app for juicy audiobooks and more. created by women for the female gaze. Their app has over 1,000 audiobooks, all crafted by a team of professional writers, and they have everything. Oh, whether you want to hear a sexy rendition of Pride and Prejudice or a naughty little story about a hot professor, you'll find characters you'll love on Dipsy. Their app is easy to use and lets you search for your new favorite romance genres like contemporary, historical, dark. They got romantasy. Oh, they have everything. So much more. Plus, new chapters are released every week.